Do you guys want a sneak peek tour of our newest Worthwhile Thrift location in Horsham? Follow me. This is our third Worthwhile Thrift location and our largest. It is 39,500 square feet. And as you can see, it's actually 2 retail spaces that we combined. And today we're going to show you this side. We have brand new signage and black awnings to match out front, and it's making us feel official. This is the clothing side of the store. So men's, women's, and kids. When you turn to your immediate left, you see the cash register area. And then when you turn to the right, this is the accessory. Purses, jewelry, hats, a ton of creepy mannequins. And I really don't think videos do justice for how big this store is, but here's a nice view of all of the clothing we have stocked so far. And here are our dressing rooms. One of the many projects that has been taken on by staff and volunteers, which we are so grateful because this whole store has been a giant undertaking. Here to the right, we have some employee offices. And then when you keep going through the store, you are continuing to walk alongside women's clothing. We have custom built racks for long dresses. And then we'll walk by a little team meeting to get to the back of the store where we have a beautiful new conference room, which fits our giant team. And then we have racks for women's shoes and more racks for women's shoes. So at this point, we're at the back of the store looking toward the front. And I feel like it's important to say that every single piece of clothing that you see hanging here was processed, sorted, tagged, and hung by a team member or a volunteer. This back corner of the store is our kids corner. So we have all of our kids clothing, which obviously this will look more full as we get more manpower to hang clothing. And in this back hallway, I am going to show you our bathroom, which would normally be gross, but I just want to remind you where we started. The bathroom is the perfect representation of how far we've come in just 9 months. The entire store was basically gutted and built from scratch, and it's just a huge testament to the power of community when we come together for a greater cause. But okay, somebody stop me before I get too sentimental. So across the hall here is our beautiful new break room for staff and volunteers. It's giant, which is necessary because we have a big team here. The tables, chairs, refrigerator, cabinets were all donated for free or at a discounted price from organizations, and we are so, so grateful. Back here, we have a nice spacious room for coats, lockers for our team. And this is just a really small detail, but we think it's important for convenience and accessibility. But we have a water bottle fountain at this location and we love it. And that's it for part 1. Come back for part 2 if you want to see the rest of the store.